everyone, and welcome to Procedure Counters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Legend Souls Gaming. I'm your Dungeon Master, Michael, and we have an exciting session in store for you tonight. But before we get into that, we have a few announcements to get through. Oh my god. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, fantasy, and RPG music that can be used in natural tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com. We also have a really nifty Twitch link, exclamation point midnight in our Twitch link, in our Twitch shop for a direct clickable link to their website. You can find their music videos on YouTube, listen to music on Spotify, or even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now.
1,000.
So, yes, Midnight Syndicate, exclamation point, midnight for a clickable link, midnightsyndicate.com, fantasy, horror, and goth RPG music that can be used in natural tables at home. So, yay! You can also have artwork. We have a full body artwork reveal coming during our mid-session break of our newer characters, Naoki, Emmeline, Talia, and Rosad, along with their new emotes, which are available to you right now in our Twitch chat. That is for subscribers only. But however, if you have Amazon Prime, as so many do, you can subscribe to one channel for free per month.
Prime subscribe.
That gives you the character emotes along with the animated emotes that we have here at Lich Souls Twitch channel. So get those emotes, spam them in chat, and have a really great time using those. And the reason why I got to announce it so quickly is because I'm really excited to get started for the campaign session tonight. How about you guys?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's get this TPK rolling.
So everybody, we'd like you to grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table and we begin tonight's session of Procedure Counters. And here to tell us what happened last week in her very own words, and their very own words, is none other than Valerie.
The Requiem Diablo, story never told. A hero of legend, in words he himself told. Diablo Dorado, he's dead. Can I write a song about my friend? I think truly the first person in this entire world I truly thought of as a friend when I'm standing here drawing breath and he is gone. Take a deep breath, Valerie. You're writing this down. Write something. No, I can't do this. I can't do this right now. Not when everything is falling apart. Let's bring it back a bit. If I can't write him this song, I can write down my thoughts. So, Diablo is gone. And I find out it's because some entity gave Emmeline the choice of which of her companions to bring back. Why she chose me, Valerie, a being that is null and void, made of lies. But she confuses me, fascinates me. No, focus on what is happening today. I can write that. We were led to the temple we sought by Rosad. At the gates of the temple we fought an automaton, large but made in the same fashion as Kromogaku. The battle was difficile, but we overcame the challenge. Finding our way inside was a place that seemed a ruin. Ancient, but advanced. Inside, we found more bodies, ruined, cracked open, all in a fashion similar to Kromogaku. Emmeline led the charge with her brilliant mind. She found the solution to power up a crystalline obelisk in the center of this chamber. This, in turn, powered up a small automaton named Bitty. We discovered that to open up a long chamber, we needed to power up other obelisks in this laboratory. I tried to lead the way, tried to impress Emmeline. Instead, I made a fool of myself, falling for 2 separate traps. Why do I find this so difficult? Flirting is easy. Why do I even want to impress her so badly? Focus, focus. After being poisoned and falling into a sewer of acid, I was, of course, electrified with the rest of the group by some kind of lightning trap. Still, we managed to power up a second smaller obelisk, with our usual extensive discussion leading to an overly complicated solution that probably wasn't the right one, but we got it done. On our way through, we found several chips that, when fed into our small automaton friend, played recordings of events that appeared to be more than 1,000 years old. We found out the Zoraxians were living beings once, but they transferred their bodies into these automatons, their souls. We proceeded on with all of this information into a chamber with 4 runic symbols on the floor. Crom, making a quick deduction, blasted a red marking with a firebolt, and of course, we were all blasted with fire in turn, so I've been burned and poisoned and electrified, and just a good day. But still, in that moment, we were identified as intruders. Some kind of defense is flared to life. We prepared to fight. As I consider in that moment as it passed, Crom's past being laid out in front of us. Still, my thoughts are distracted by... No, I will pick this up another time. I will find a way to honor my deceased friend.
I suggest that you find your breath.
And with that, that eerie sound coming from this small figurine in the top corner of the study where you currently are, you start to hear a slight hiss sound. The door is shut behind you. What would you all like to do?
You're not going to play the door closing sound?
No.
Bonk.
It is time to roll initiative, everybody. As we are currently in an encounter and we have to figure out who can do what in what order.
Oh, wait, I rolled with advantage there. Oh, Michael, I accidentally rolled with advantage there and it's only meant to be a 12 or 6. Oh, wait, I think I can change it.
Yeah, you can change it.
I've done it. No, I haven't.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Oh, that's like Valerie's worst initiative in like such a long time.
That is Talia's worst initiative also.
30-20.
I'm already a +6.
Emily and Valerie.
Same initiative.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right,
13s.
so top of the round, we have Naoki. This gas begins to fill the room. What are you doing?
Gas is starting to fill the room.
Who had beans?
Sorry.
Wow, okay. Can I look around and see like where the gas is coming from? Is it audibly seen, or?
Go ahead and make a perception check. This is going to be audio based. As you're going to use the search action.
Perception. Where is it? There it is.
14. The sound seems to be coming around from the statues that are made of metal.
Ooh, perfect. Naoki's gonna look over at one of those statues and cast heat metal.
Okay, so the statue begins to heat up, glowing red hot. Anything else for your turn?
That's all I can do.
We are going to Renatus now. Renatus. Who's played by Jeremiah tonight?
Yeah, so he said that there's a noise coming from the statues.
A hissing sound indicating that the gas is being pushed out through here.
Gas. Okay.
The heat
Is there
map
any way to,
doesn't
like-
do anything to stop the gas flow, by the way.
Okay.
Does it melt the statue?
No.
Maybe eventually.
I don't know how much Renatus can do, but he's gonna move over to the statue, try to plug up the holes.
With
I mean, how big are the things that it's coming out of?
so go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
But if the metal's heated, is it soft enough you could just bang it closed?
It's a
It's gotta be
3.
at least a little
Three,
squishy.
all you can hear is the hissing sound. There's no like clear indication of where the gas is coming from.
Okay. Yeah, I guess in that case, Renatus just doesn't breathe for the given moment,
All right,
considering he doesn't need to.
Valerie, it is your turn.
Okay. So we've seen people investigating these statues. So she's gonna go over to the other one and see if there's something that looks like she could potentially plug, or like she wants to find the source. So obviously,
You can also roll an investigation check.
yeah, I will do that. That's a 13, which is better than 3.
13. So you see that there's like it's like a number of very fine needle-sized holes as you get closer up to it, and there's just like a ton of these, and you're starting to get the feeling that maybe stopping the gas flow is not by dealing with the statues directly.
Okay, so I've used my action on that. So Valerie it looks covering her mouth and like walking past. There's no way we can stop the gas from coming out of the machines. We need to find a solution to what's happening in this room. That's more than 6 seconds, I know, but
okay.
she says it very quickly.
Emily.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come into the middle of the room a little more to see what's going on here. And they're little small holes.
Like many needle size.
Maybe too many.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate this symbol over here. This black symbol.
Go ahead and roll investigation check.
All right.
Actually, make an Arcana check. I'll do Arcana.
Okay, I can accept that.
Arcana 12. This appears to be a symbol relative to the necromancy school of magic, or necromantic type of energy.
But
Okay.
I will remind you that Cram blasted the red symbol with fire, and we got blasted with fire.
Yes, so I'm going to just move towards the other one as much as I can, and that's my turn.
All right, it's
I'm
not
gonna
Cram's
see what
turn.
the other one's all about.
Okay. I would like to investigate this red symbol, and I want to check to see if me blasting it with fire has changed anything. Like if it's like glowing a bit more, if it's a bit more dull, you know.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Huzzah. That's a
yes, on
12.
deck. 12. This is definitely a magic circle relating to the absorption of fire type energy, but it doesn't appear to change based off of your previous attack.
Do I still have a bonus action?
And just this isn't on the map, but just remember there's also a number of like circuits underneath the full floor that are visible as well. You do have a bonus action, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, Talia.
The first level.
Can I roll anything to kind of see if I can figure out what type of like sort of gas it is, whether it's something where it's like poisonous or if it's just kind of a normal gas that we might just choke on a little bit, something like that. If that makes sense. Like if it's the sort of one where if we ingest it we might be alright, but if we ingest too much we're gonna die of like poison damage or...
It's actually a dentist's office.
It's a laughing gas, actually. Oh, okay. Do an intelligence check. Just a general intelligence check here. It's really hard to tell what type of gas something is. You can assume that it's gonna, based off the words that the recorded voice of Dr. Kragel said, is that it is gonna be deadly in some way, shape, or form, and you need to breathe in as little amount as possible. It's odorless, right. It's colorless. It's probably either meant to suffocate you, or it's gonna start affecting your circulatory system in some way by breaking something down or the other.
Well, I am just gonna then use my cloak to cover my mouth, and just that'll probably be it for that.
Okay, top of the round. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please, except for Renatus and Cram, as they do not need to breathe.
Good luck, guys.
Hell yeah!
Wow.
Nice. Stellar.
19.
21.
All right, so Emlyn rolled a 4. The DC for this first round was a 10. It will go up progressively per round. Emlyn, you begin to cough, and from your mouth, this black bile that was previously your blood, but has somehow mutated in something worse, comes up and starts to come down from the corners of your mouth. Normally, you'd be interested in this. However, your time is running out. You are going to take some damage to start here. The damage will also progressively go up. 2 points of poison damage.
Okay. Chillin'.
And things start to get blurry as you begin to hallucinate a little bit. All right, Naoki, it's now your turn.
There's not really much I can do.
There's plenty you can do.
I can heal. That's pretty much it.
Some people need that.
You need
I'll
that.
use 2 charges of Balm of the Summer Court on myself. So that's a 2d6. So that's 6 plus 2 to myself. And then, I don't know. I'm just gonna hug the statue.
That's not a tree. You're not supposed to do that as a druid. It's metal. You've lost all your powers.
All right. With that, we are now to Renatus. Valerie's on deck. That is Jeremiah.
All right. Okay, so we've observed some of the ruins. What's up with this crystal?
That will be what the obelisk that you have to power to presumably get out of the room.
Power. Okay. And you said there's circuits underneath the floor?
Mm-hmm. Magic way lines are called.
Okay. And are they just like connected to all the runes? Is that how it looks?
Yep. It's a tangled web.
All right. He'll look over here and see what he can make of the this circle, I guess.
Gonna make an Arcana check.
That's 21.
Wow.
It appears that this is a magic scroll made to absorb the elemental power of ice. And as you're kind of looking at the circuits, you're starting to realize that these 4 circles are a combination lock, and there is a particular order to solving them. However, the circles themselves do not tell you the order, and you might need to find a different way to figure it out.
Okay, he'll relay that to everybody, but yeah, I'm not sure that super obvious right now. And I guess we'll end there.
All right, Valerie, it's your turn with Emlyn on deck.
Okay, so Valerie is going to, presuming everyone else has identified the other runes, try to identify this last rune.
Gonna make an Arcana check.
Sure. Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right, so you have the purple one being Psychic, the elemental power of Psychic. So we have Fire, Necrotic, Psychic, and Ice.
Okay.
In no particular order.
This is this one is Psychic. So we presume we need to figure out which order they're in. Can somebody smarter than me figure it out? Evelyn. And she's going to stick by that because she's Psychic Lady, so it's a perfect place for her to be.
So, Gally goodness. Do I want to take a gander here and try to make a magical guess at how this padlock would be set up? Yeah,
Go ahead
I do.
and make a perception check.
All right. Because it's like I could check a book, but there's just so many books. I
That's an
can't
interesting
check all the
thought.
books. Oh my lord, no. Have we had a rest period? Dear lord. GG's, this is crazy. That's a 7.
Looking around the room really quickly without any... What's that?
Did we have a short rest after the acid trap thing?
You did.
Yeah, so you would have your heroic inspiration back. Because you are...
Can I re-roll that?
Yeah.
Let me,
what
okay,
you're asking?
thank goodness. Yeah. Let's
what I
go!
You see that
20.
there are a little over 10 books that are less dust covered than the others. They seem to almost shine a little bit. And I'll let you, if you want,
10?
to collect them and read their titles.
Yes.
All right. So, put these in the chat on Roll20.
Wow.
We have The Anatomy of Unicorns, Volume 3, A Smith's Inner Flame, Tourist's Guide to the Plane of Fire, Volume 2, A Song of Ice and No Final Stories, Book 4, The Mundane Mimicry of Shapeshifters, A Flump's Tale, Primary Psychosis Studies, The Croesus Tertius, The Sword of Song, The First Account of the Tower of Allura. So, your mom is a vampire.
I love these. So this is interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna make a guess. Just trust me, guys. I
Yes.
think we should.
Yes.
I think we should do. We should hit the fire first. Ice next.
Wait, no,
Yep.
we already know. We already know fire first is
Fire's
wrong.
first.
I thought he failed on that.
What if we just step on them though?
Well, I'll put it this way. Can we just do a quick? So it says the Tourist Guide to the Plane of Fire, Volume 2. A Song of Ice, Book 4. Right. First,
Okay.
like there are hints in that. Necrosis Tertius 3.
Primary psychosis.
Primary Psychosis 1.
So it is now Cram's turn.
All right, we're just going through the
Also,
book.
I really want to read The Anatomy of Unicorns, Volume 3.
Right, okay.
I don't know why.
So, I've been told that they need to be hit in a certain order, and then I've been shown these books. Is there any way that I can basically say an order that I think and then make a check to think if that would make sense for that to be correct?
You can suggest an order to the party, but there's
Okay.
nothing that really tells you
Fuck's sake.
if it's correct or not
Um,
until you try.
I'm thinking necrotic, fire, psychic, ice. No?
Yeah.
Psychosis is
Or-
primary though. That's the only thing.
I don't care about that. The one's got numbers in.
I think it should be I think it should be psychic.
Psychic, fire,
Fire.
I need a
necrotic.
decision there,
Ice.
Josh.
Ice.
This is timed.
Make a move.
Okay, give
Get
me
that
1 second.
You've had 20 seconds.
Can I hold an action to? What did we say? Second.
Fire.
Hold an action to shoot a firebolt at the fire one when the first, whenever someone else hits the next one.
Okay.
So after someone hits the next one, I'm gonna shoot a fireball at the fire one.
Talia, it's your turn.
Oh my god. How do we know we have to shoot somebody? Like, what if we just have to just step on it and maybe it's a weight thing?
What you
Can I roll something to figure that out? See if I like.
So
I don't
it's already been established that they are made to absorb energy.
Yeah.
Right. So we've decided though the order is psychosis, fire, necrotic, and then ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
So you're able to hold a spell if you're able to do one of those types of damage. It counts as your reaction. Because it counts as concentration. Sorry, should I say?
Trying to look at what I've actually got. That's anything to do with that. Oh, I have bloodletter. That's a thing that does necrotic damage. So I'm gonna go near that one, and then hold the action to use that on it when it's the turn to do so.
Naoki, it's your turn. We're not on deck.
Naoki kind of scratched his head. So, as you said, it's.
Oh wait, sorry. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please, except for Cram and Renatus.
Yeah. Oh no.
All right, so Talia, Valerie, and Naoki all fail with a DC of 15 this time. Which you all got 10 or
Going up
lower.
real
So
fast. Going up real fast.
Oh shit.
You're going to take 11 points of poison damage.
I think that's
I'm dead.
People. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I'm barely alive.
Well, you're technically just unconscious if you go down, but yeah.
Remember, that specification of wording is very important. Dead versus unconscious. All right, Naoki, it's your turn. Does anybody go down from that? Nope. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to walk over to the ice thing and hold my action and get ready to use the ice when it's my turn.
At what number are you trying to do it?
Last.
Okay. Renatus with Valerie on deck.
So we already have people that are holding their actions for all the other ones?
Except for the purple one at the moment.
Except for the purple one?
Valerie's not holding an action, but she is there, so.
But she is there. That is a good point. So what? Cram was holding an action after seeing Psychic struck?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just double check something.
So I think we've got everyone handled. So whoever initiates with Psychic first, if we don't all die.
Talia, what number were you gonna go?
Necrotic was third. We agreed that, right?
Did we?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Alright. So, Renatus will summon a Shadow Blade in his hand, and he will stab into the Psychic.
All right. So, as Renata stabs into the circle that is for Psychic, and then we have the following that, Cram launches the Firebolt into the one marked red, and then from there we have Talia.
My sword. with the love
And
letter
then
on it.
Naoki casts a spell of ice. There is a number of...
The music stopped. Wait, was there
Oh.
actually music playing that whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
The door opens up.
Yeah.
Oh, I am sorry, Dr. Gregor. This would not be the first time that this has happened. Welcome to your study.
And the monolith powers up.
Let's go, bro.
Very well done, Emmeline. And the rest.
Evelyn has nice hot 9 HP right now, so she's feeling really good. She's like she's gonna exit. Actually,
Evelyn.
really quick, she's gonna just light up a cigarette and take a look at the books.
Big gas
Are
ignites.
you-
Just kidding.
Yeah. So,
We're out of initiative, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're out of initiative.
Yeah.
Cool.
should we,
What's that, Valerie?
should we take a look to see if any of the other books that aren't touched are potentially interesting? I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm taking a look at. I'm not seeing much. They're very dusty.
well.
And am I seeing anything?
Not from your.
Am I seeing
you
anything
had a
that looks
20 on your
cool?
check. There's nothing really here. It seems like most of those books were made to
Personal.
be distractions from the solution to the puzzle or the lock, in case Dr. Kriegel presumably forgot it. Other than that, they're over 1,000 years old, so they are not very great.
Okay. I would like to actually go ahead and take all of the 10 books that we collected.
Yes.
Okay.
Fine.
A flump's tail.
Should we spend an hour doing that? Because I gotta say that helped a lot.
I can help
I don't
us.
think it would hurt to read So Your Mom is a Vampire while we...
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I have
all
another
hear
book.
a voice calling from the hallway.
Intruder! Intruder! Intruder!
Running down
shit.
the hallway is Biddy.
There is a strange red man entering in. I will kept an eye out for men. There is a strange man. Beware!
And turning the corner is Rosad.
You.
Oh, you're not happy to see me? What happened?
How
Do you get bored out there?
He was just
Is everything
recovering
okay?
I had a mild headache.
You got pretty hard by that thing.
Yeah, I walked it off.
Right. Biddy left the main chamber.
I was told to keep an eye out for strange man, and I warned you that there was a strange man.
Of course.
Good job, Biddy.
Biddy, he is not dangerous, but that does not mean you can trust him.
I think you did a very good job.
Mm-hmm.
I will return to the main chamber. I have detected the door to the north is unlocked. There is
Oh,
a
yeah.
strange energy beyond the door. Please be careful.
Okay.
So that is my suggestion. We should heat up as much as we can before we proceed.
Yeah,
I can definitely help
did I
us.
do it what time is it right now?
I mean, you're not completely able to tell, but Rosad just coming into this, it was about late afternoon when he entered.
Okay.
You've been in here for better over half a day.
A little early to sleep, so let's grab a snack and sit down and see what we can do to patch ourselves up. Let's say, Naoki, you look like you're about to draw your last breath.
Maybe, but I think this spell might be able to help us if you want me to do that again.
If you think that's worthwhile, I mean, I think Rosad's gonna have to lead the way for the next bit, huh?
I think so.
I mean, the only thing I'm worried about is that someone wanted Rosad to drop me off here, and so far we haven't seen anyone.
Oh no, you're mistaken. Nobody wanted to drop you off here. I was supposed to take you back to where I'm from. I just knew where this place was.
He was useful as a guide, so I think we're okay.
So we leaving this room?
Can I give a quick check round before we leave to see if there's like any of those little cartridges missing from Biddy's head around here?
Make a perception check because you're kind of like looking over the room.
Perception.
I have 2 hit dice left. I'm using them.
That's a 17.
There does not appear to be anything of note left in this room.
Okay. Yeah, let's go rest.
Well, I mean, we know this room is safe for now, but I don't know if I want to head
Well, you go
back.
ahead
And
and
there
mark
were
your character sheets for a short rest here in this room.
if anyone has any hit dice left.
Oh.
It's not great. Anyways, it's fine.
What is that?
There's
Mechanical
machinery like moving about, like doing stuff throughout the lab.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure.
Okay. So one other thing is when we were proceeding earlier, these other 2 doors were locked, correct?
Correct. But the one to the north seems to be unlocked.
Okay. What's that? You're here? Do you want to check this for traps? You are, of course, a master of the, what did you say? Less savory arts.
Yep. I also need dark vision on Rosad's token.
Yep.
He lost his dark vision when he got hit by that rock.
No, he didn't.
Because all the lights went out.
How far is your dark vision for? 60 feet?
Yeah, it's pretty, standard dark vision.
There you go.
Alright.
And we've already disarmed these ones, right?
Yes, Valerie successfully disarmed both of them.
Cool.
By falling on one of them.
Well, she didn't fall on it. She set it off.
She
and
fell
fell
down
in
it.
Which felt in it, yeah.
So where haven't we been?
Up here.
Up
Okay.
here and to the left, there was a door that we didn't go through, I believe.
Alright, Rosad will lead the way to the top.
Don't leave Renatus.
Oh yeah.
This looks like a big room.
Gotta make an investigation check.
Okay.
I just see a line.
Whoever unlocked that door, who unlocked the door? Who opened the door?
20.
Where's that?
Wasn't me.
Someone's lying to me.
I rolled a 20.
20. There's no traps. And you're lucky. Open one of my doors again. See what happens.
Stop it.
All right, proceed on then. You've got
All right, he steps in. What's going on in the room?
There are 2 crystals, one white, one black. There are a number of collapsed pillars, and other than that, there's one door that you can see on the other side.
All right. Keep walking in, and he'll walk up to the black crystal here.
Don't shoot fire at it.
Ooh.
What do you think of that?
Is there anything going on with the black crystal? Like, is there any writing on it?
There appears to be some sort of movement from within.
Like how so? Like, does it look like there's a liquid inside? Like energy?
A little bit.
Would you, as I come over to look at this white one, does it look similarly?
Yes.
With that something inside it? Okay.
Does it look like the bowl we collected, but like not refined? Like the little orb we collected from the big boy outside?
The energy core.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Emerging from the crystal
Oh crap.
Oh.
are two creatures that appear to me made of some sort of energy.
We just got into another fight.
You did. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Great.
And I didn't heal.
You didn't do the healing, yeah.
Initiate. Let's go.
This one's
The
tough.
one on the left is this like shining white energy. The one on the left is this white shining energy. The other one is this like corrupted black looking energy, but he looks transparent.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
He's a good ghost.
And with that,
What?
let's see here. Ooh, that's a good one.
It was 28 originally.
Rosette is up first, and then the two energy creatures are next.
Okay. So do these things look instantly hostile? Is that what we're getting?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so Rosad empty-handedly will create two glowing daggers in his hands, and he will attack this thing with the first one.
Which one?
This one. The one that I'm next to.
Okay.
Alright, that's a 15 to hit.
As you attack the creature, your blade goes right through it.
With psychic damage? Or did it just clear? Is it? I miss.
Your blade goes straight through it. It does not
Okay.
seem to make any contact with it at all.
Alright. And then he'll do the same thing with his offhand using his bonus action. It's a 20.
As you go to attack it, don't make any contact with it. Goes straight through, as if the creature is there, but it's not there.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna use his bonus action to disengage. And he's gonna run over here. And that'll be his turn.
All right. It is now this creature's turn. He is going to run over. He's going, and you watch as he instantly appears over here, and he is going to touch the white crystal, and his form becomes solid. And he's going to attack Cram.
Okay.
Cram does a 21 hit.
Sure does, Buckaroo. Oof.
All right, that is going to be 4 points of necrotic damage as it starts to draw this energy up through your body.
4 points of necrotic. Huh.
All right, and that's that creature's turn. This is bonus action and this action. This creature is going to run over here. It's going to attack Naoki.
Uh-oh.
Naoki, does an 18 hit?
Yep.
That is going to be 3 points of radiant damage as the searing white hot energy starts to burn into you. It's going to instantly appear over here by the black crystal, and it's going to touch it and start going more ethereal. And that is that creature's turn. It is now Emmeline's turn.
Yes, it sure is. And I would actually like to go ahead and firebolt the black crystal.
The black crystal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to roll for a hit, but that is 22.
It does hit the crystal, doesn't seem to do any damage to it.
Bonk. Okay. With that, I will just move more central, and that will be my turn. Hypothesis concluded. Thank you.
It's now Renatus' turn. Cram's on deck.
I also realized I didn't appear in the order, and I didn't notice that until now.
What's your initiative?
12.
So you haven't missed a turn. That's okay.
Yeah. It's coming up, though.
All right. It's Renatus' turn with Cram on deck.
All right, Renatus will manifest his echo right next to this this silly one right here. Need to.
Silly little thing.
I don't know if how to pull the second token, but
you have to have access to it. Hold on. There you go.
Yep, just one moment.
Oh.
Use it.
Should it show up in my journal? Is it supposed to appear in my journal? It's not there.
So probably much like the
There it is.
Yeah, I just put on there. Probably much like the other one. You just have to keep refreshing.
Yeah. Okay, now I can control it. There you go. All right. And he will attack from the echo. It's a
16 will hit.
Yeah, 16 to hit for 11 points of slashing damage to
11
this
points
thing.
of slashing damage to the one marked black. Okay.
All right, and not sure he can do another one at this level. But yeah, that'll be
That's
it
Cram's,
for now.
It's now Cram's turn. Valerie, you're on deck. Naoki's in the hole.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna action disengage and run 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away, and then use my bonus action to cast a first level healing word on Naoki.
Okay.
Which will be 9 hit points.
That feels better.
Lovely.
And then that will be all.
Valerie, it is now your turn.
All right. So Valerie, looking at this here, obviously these are color coded, so she's gonna just assume everything works that way. Can I try and attack the black crystal with the dark crystal with a starry wisp cantrip?
Okay.
Does the 13 hit?
13 does not do anything to the crystal.
It's a radiant damage attack. That's what I was wondering.
It does not do anything to the crystal.
Okay.
And
okay.
well, at this point, you guys begin to feel like maybe you can use them rather than go against them.
Okay. So we've done that. Then Valerie's going to approach the crystal and touch it.
Valerie enters the ethereal plane.
Can they still see her?
You're like translate. You're ghost-like. You're basically a shadow currently. I'm calling it the ethereal plane.
Yeah,
makes sense in this moment. But
it's the shadow realm.
That creature appears solid to you, though. Everything else appears ghostly to you, as everything's kind of darker.
Yeah, Valerie's having instant regrets. So she is going to, because she can't do another action spell, do a first level healing word on herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's down to Andy's turn. Talia is on deck. Yep. Rosad's in the hole.
Perfect. Thank you. Awesome.
Naoki, it's your turn.
Oh, I thought you said Talia.
Talia's on deck.
Okay. I'm going to wild shape into a crocodile.
Okay.
So that's 2d10 plus 2 health points for me.
10 per HP.
Yes. So that's 12 HP plus another 2, that's 14. And I'm going to waddle over to this thing and bite it.
Crikey, mate. She's a real beaut.
And that is a, let's see, +4 melee attack to hit. I don't know how to roll that on this.
So a d20 plus 4.
I gotta wild shape into a stingray.
Oh.
I mean, I could.
Oh. Roll a d20, add 4. Natural 20.
Funny.
So double your damage dice.
Woo! All right, and then that bite attack is 1d8 plus 2.
So it'll be 2d8 plus 2.
Ooh.
All right, so Naoki
9 damage.
transforming into a crocodile, rips out a part of this like plasma-like creature, dealing 11 points of damage.
If it's medium or smaller, it gets grappled.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It is grappled.
It's Diablo.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, it's now Talia's turn. Rosetta's on deck.
Right.
Plasma-like creatures
So
in the hole.
the one in front of me, the one with the black around it, I'm gonna first shoot him with my longbow. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I am gonna touch the white crystal. As soon as I touch it, does everything change, or do I kind of get to see if I can shift it a little bit, like move to see if it'll come out? Like try and grab it out.
Nothing's coming out of the crystal.
I want to see if I can grab the crystal and see if I can pull it out.
This, what you guys would have seen at this point is that when you touch the black crystal, you go into like this shadow-like plane, where you kind of become ghostly. But when you're in that plane, the other one appears ghostly and that one appears solid. This one is how you get to the current state that you're in, the material plane. So touching it won't really do anything from where you are right now.
You feel more real.
A real boy.
Crab, touch it.
No. No.
Does that count as an action, me touching it?
No, you attacking counted as an action.
Okay,
Interacting with
cool.
an object is a free action for the first time.
Awesome. Well, I also have another attack, so I'm gonna attack it again then with my longbow. 28.
28 will hit.
Nice. 9.
9 points of damage as Talia lets out 2 quick arrows, dealing substantial damage to this creature. It is now Rosad's turn.
Rosad, seeing what happened with Val, will run over to the crystal and touch it.
All right. In case you guys haven't noticed, I have this little fire symbol on your tokens.
And in this moment, Rosad will do a silly little thing called attacking with these 2 daggers in his hands. So yeah, he'll do that.
All right.
And yeah, this first one. That's going to be a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
Yeah, and he will do some silly 6 points of psychic damage, and also get sneak attack off of that since Val is engaged with it. But he will sacrifice a single d6 from his sneak attack really quick, so he'll only do 2d6 extra psychic damage, so 4, and it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
What is this against?
This is against... One moment. Look at the DC.
What is the effect is what I meant to say.
It's prone.
Prone? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the creature gets knocked prone.
Oh, it rolled really low?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Okay, yeah, it fails. And he will attack with his second dagger. At advantage, I forgot to do. So yeah, 26 for 1 point of psychic damage.
All right, 1 point of psychic damage noted.
And that will be his turn.
All right, so the one marked black here is currently grappled. However, being the one that came from the black crystal, he gets to go into the ethereal plane without having to touch the crystal.
He cheated.
What?
He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a bolt of black crackling energy is gonna go for Valerie, as he casts Eldritch Blast.
Unacceptable.
Valerie, does a 16 hit?
Yep.
All right. That is 8 points of force damage, and you get pushed back 5 feet.
Into a wall.
Into a wall. It would have been 10 feet, but...
Yeah, she's like...
Your back hits the wall. It's not very comfortable.
Yeah.
This one is going to attack Rosad. Rosad does a 13 hit.
Nope.
All right, it misses as it tries to use a pseudopod against you. Unable to do so. It is now Emmeline's turn.
Perfect. I'm gonna run over here, take a little bit of cover behind Rosad. I'm gonna touch that crystal, enter this shadow realm. All right, and then we're gonna start firing. We're gonna start loading out with a firebolt.
Okay.
On, let me decide which one I'm gonna pick though. The prone one. Yeah, we're gonna take that light one down.
Oh, sorry.
Does
It would have
16
stood up
hit?
on its turn, but if it was prone, you would have had disadvantage anyway with a range attack, so it's fine.
Okay.
16 does just hit though.
Let's go. That should be 13 fire damage.
13 points of fire damage as this thing kind of lets out a shriek as it starts to get burnt. All right.
I used all my movement, so that's
Okay,
my
so
turn.
There we go. Okay. It is now Renatus' turn with Cram on deck. Valerie in the hole.
All right. Renatus will move his echo over here, and he will hold an action to attack when it, whenever one of them materializes, I guess. If they materialize within the echo.
Okay. It is
And
now
that'll, yeah.
Cram's turn. Valerie on deck. Naoki in the hole.
Okay, Cram's gonna run up and then touch the black crystal. And then on this one that's next to him, cast Shocking Grasp for a 22 to hit.
Wow.
22 will hit.
Yummy.
So that will be 15 lightning damage, and it cannot take opportunity attacks until the start of its next turn. So with that, I'm then going to run away 5, 10 using the rest of my movement, and that will be all.
All right. It is now Valerie's turn.
All right. So Valerie's going to approach this cheeky little guy here and going to pull at her fan blade and just hit him. Gonna just hit him. It's been a while since I've attacked with a weapon, huh? Exciting. Does a dirty 20 hit?
20 will hit.
Okay. So that's the base damage there, and then I'm going to hit it with a psychic blade as well. Sort of fan whirls up if that ever wants to roll. Go ahead. Okay. I can just roll 3d6 because it doesn't want to do it, so. And then 10 psychic damage.
10
so
points
8
of psych-
slashing, 10
18
psychic.
total. On the one marked white?
Yeah, on the white one, yeah.
All right.
Gonna deal with Tommy first.
As you slash this one, the psychic damage shreds and it bursts. Energy crackling out from it as it is no longer alive.
Oh, that's good, that's good. And looking quickly at her companions, realizing that worked really well, she's assuming she can't heal anyone who's not here, so she's going to hit Crom with a healing word as well.
Why, thank
first
you.
level, and is going to then back away over here, so she's not in close range, and that'll be my turn. I'm going to roll the healing for you, but I just don't want to take any more time while I do that. 9 healing.
Thanks.
All right, Naoki, it's now your turn.
Alright, Naoki's gonna nom on that crystal so he can go to the ethereal plane.
It has to be the black one.
Oh. What's the white one do?
Bring you back.
It makes you solid.
Oh. Boo. Well, all he can do is just kind of waddle over to here, and he'll cast Balm of the Summer Court on Valerie.
So Valerie is in the shadowed plane. You can't cast them.
Oh, never mind then.
Only you and Prom or Talia are solid real people right now.
And Renatus.
Oh, Renatus, right. Sorry.
Never mind.
All right. It is now Talia's turn. Rosetta is on deck.
I would like to move next to the black crystal. For some reason, it's not letting me move it, so if you'd be able to move it, that would be great.
Do you have 40 feet of movement?
Is it not 30? I measured it earlier. Like, the one diagonal to it. The one just underneath that, the arrow.
It's 35.
You're
Give
all
me
range.
30
You
earlier.
actually get more range, but not yet.
Yeah, I'll move as close as I can then to crystal. But obviously that thing is now untouchable. Shit, there goes my plant. So instead then, Naoki's still in the same plane as me, so So you know what? I'm just gonna stay there. That is all I'm gonna do for this. I can't really do much, to be honest, because I can't hit anything. So that'll do.
Alright, it's now Rosad's turn.
Alright. Rosad will, take a deep breath, and he'll chuck the dagger at this thing, using steady aim first.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
That will be 21 points of psychic damage.
The creature bursts, and that will take us out of initiative. Upon the two energy anomalies being cleared, you hear a voice from a small statuette.
Shadow anomalies detected. Regulating in the room now.
The white crystal will flash, and all of you will turn to your solid forms.
That was interesting.
Question, DM.
Yes.
As Emmeline goes to take a seat here, presses her back against the wall, does it feel any different? Is it a good wall?
That is a false wall, and it opens.
Valerie,
do I fall through? Or am I just slowly opening it? Oh.
Did you wait? Did you find something else? You found something again?
That's what it looks like. I think
okay.
that's what I do.
That's very good. Okay. Can I? I'm just
What
gonna.
is-
She kind of like sidles past Emmeline.
Oh,
Excuse me.
oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Oh, that.
Okay.
I did not mean to touch you there. That's okay.
It's fine. You can go first.
Let's see. We've got the chest.
Rosad will walk in.
Check
with
for
them.
traps.
Yeah, he'll check for traps.
Yeah. Valerie pulls out a set of thieves' tools. You check for traps, and I'll try the lock, huh?
Sure, you don't want me to try the lock? I feel like I might be a little bit better at it.
Oh, so we're gonna have a competition here. So what you think?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
You know what? This is your thing. I'll let you have this one.
All right. He will check for traps first, of course. Do you want me to roll anything?
Go ahead and roll a investigation check, please.
All right. It's a 15.
15. The chest does not appear to be trapped.
All right. Rosad, he'll walk up to it. It appears to be locked, I assume.
No.
No,
It is
it doesn't appear to be
it is
locked.
a metal cube with these blue lines going across it that kind of glow this arcane energy every now and then.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it doesn't appear to have a lock.
Correct.
Or it's a lock so sophisticated you can't figure it out, huh?
All right. Could
Could we maybe pull it into the bigger room in
Well,
case it
Emily-
explodes?
Do you want to take a look at this? I mean, you're kind of the genius here.
Yeah. Let me have a peek.
Let's collaborate between the three of us and see if we can figure out what this is, huh?
I'm assuming that this cube that you mentioned, DM, with this archonic energy, is that similar technology to what we've been working with? The crystals, the wires? stuff like
All
that.
this seems to be like powered by like magical waylines.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm assuming that just means it's on. It'll open.
I mean, I can try to dispel the magic if it's a magical lock.
Why don't we try to just open it? There doesn't look to be a lock on it. I'm gonna open it.
Let's let Emmeline study it just because she is the master of Arcana. In case there was some kind of trap that you can't figure out because it's a magical trap, man.
Jeez, you goddamn eggheads.
Yeah. Well, we're not the one who built this place. This is Kromgaku's people.
Emily will just get down on one knee and stare incredibly hard at this chest and take a good look at the hinge on that thing.
Yeah,
it's got good materials.
Like you look at a metal cube. It appears to not be magically locked or trapped, from what you can tell by staring at it.
Okay, Rosad?
I think we're good.
Pick it up.
Can you just open the cube?
Upon opening the cube, there are 3 items inside. One is a smaller silver cube with these kind of like this gold energy from within. And there is a button of sorts. The second is a metal flask. And the third is a scroll.
Oh. This is fascinating.
Rosad grabs the flask and he hands the scroll to Emmeline.
What's
Thank you.
Is there a box inside of the box?
Appears so. There's a box inside of the box, and then hopefully not a box inside of that box, but
I mean, it could just be infinite boxes, huh?
why don't you find out?
Does the smaller box pull out?
There's a button.
Is it a red button?
No, it's a button. It's a part that sticks out a little bit. Same color as the rest of the box.
But does it come out, or is it like fixed to the bottom?
It is a. It's like saying if the button to your phone comes out of your phone or not.
Yeah.
It's
So
a button on a box that you can push.
Inside.
I think he's asking if the box inside the box is fixed to the first box.
Not. Okay, so if I like pick up the box,
correct.
Inside the
you
box.
can carry the box. You can carry all 3 items individually in the box.
Okay. So we've got like something with a button. So do I press the button?
Maybe in the bigger room.
Okay. Well,
Not
make sure we
small
get a
room.
little bit of difference. It's gonna like carefully carry it in one hand as she like walks out of this small chamber. Okay. Excuse me, Betty, yo.
Make sure your tokens are exactly where your characters are.
Okay, I'm just gonna sneak.
Emmeline is gonna come over here to read this scroll.
Okay.
So
Decent. I'm just going to move as far away from everyone as possible. If you all want to just, not be near me. I'm gonna go towards this door. I think it's just the door.
if it does
Wait.
explode,
Wait, why don't we just touch the crystal?
Huh?
Oh, the
Touch
crystal's
the
not
crystal.
powered anymore.
Oh.
Press the button.
What is Emmeline doing?
I am reading that scroll. I'm sitting on this fallen column right here over here.
Is
Just
Talia hiding
reading
behind the
like a
pillar?
nerd.
Did it explode?
Is Talia
Sorry,
hiding?
a great question.
I couldn't hear any of this. My headphones just cut out on me.
So Valerie found a box and is about to push a button in the box. The box has some sort of golden energy inside of it.
Oh.
Are you hiding behind the pillar?
Yes. Yes.
Is anybody else hiding?
I mean, Rosad's standing in the corner looking at the flask, but he isn't necessarily hiding.
All right. Anybody who's not obstructed from this energy within 60 feet of the cube being pushed gets hit with this blast of this golden energy. Your wounds begin to close, and you all may mark yourselves for a long rest, except for Talia.
Except for Talia. Oh,
Let's go.
no.
That's so
Hey,
rude.
sorry, Talia. That was toxic. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it
I'm
like
nearly
that.
full health anyway, so I'm not exactly like
That is
wounded by that.
wonderful.
But your spells.
The energy from this,
I used one.
dissolves the
I've still
cube.
got 2.
and you think maybe that could have been replicated if we kept it.
Emmeline, did you see enough of that we could have? Do you think you could? Huh. Well, I feel really good right now. I don't know about everybody else, but you know.
Yeah. I felt
Looks
awesome.
Emily,
I just love
make
reading. For
Make
some
an
reason,
Arcana
reading
check.
makes me feel so good. My brain is so large. I got a 22. My brain is actually large.
This is a scroll of lightning bolt.
Fuck yeah. Excellent. Very
We're not a
nice.
TikTok, don't worry about it.
Fuck yeah.
Flock of seagulls.
I'll just go ahead and pocket that. Actually, I can't really start the process of trying to put that in my notebook right now, so I will pocket that and do that
Andrew
on the
need
long
gold
rest.
to do it.
I have some.
We can just give it all to Talia. You know.
It's okay. So.
Yank.
Rosette, you found some kind of
10
glass
gold.
there. Did you check to see what was in that, or shall we try to open this door above us now? Huh?
He's looking at it. I mean, if he could derive anything from just sight alone.
Make an investigation check.
All right.
It's unlikely.
19.
Yeah, I mean it's a very thick, heavy iron flask that is corked. It's not. It's completely opaque. You don't know what's inside.
He just shrugs and then puts it in his bag.
It's interesting. So we've got another door here. Check this for traps, I guess. The one to the north here.
Yeah. I was just checking that crystal. They seem pretty impervious to damage. But
So can I do an investigation check on this, or?
Sure.
Okay. That's a 21.
The door does not appear to be trapped
Or locked.
or locked.
Click. Oh,
The door
Okay.
unlocks.
what's that?
The door is unlocked.
Let's go.
All right. You will lead the way, kind of scanning everywhere for traps.
Make an
Everyone, don't
investigation check.
rush. Don't rush. Don't rush.
17.
Okay.
Wow, this is one long hallway.
Ah. Well, you know what they say about long hallways.
And narrow.
Can't forget narrow.
Yeah. Long, narrow hallways, yes.
what do they say?
I
Yeah,
don't
what
know.
do they say?
Upon you get into the next square up, right in front of you, you notice that there is a small, shining, like very faintly shine to a glyph in the floor.
Oh,
There's a glyph here.
It does require a DC 10 athletic or acrobatics check to jump over.
Yeah, he's gonna jump over it.
hey, Clam. Do you think?
Yes.
Do you think that's a kind of glyph you could maybe, how we say, dispel or something?
I-
Like that?
Could definitely do that.
Okay.
I love how you got a natural
what?
1 and you still succeeded on that.
Yeah, because I have a plus 11.
Rogues, man. Well, let me get out of the way for you. You said it's an acrobatics check.
DC 10 acrobatics or athletics.
25.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to move up, Rosette. Valerie like literally does like a twirling backflip and lands like this.
Gorgeous.
It was very impressive.
Yeah, like just wonderful. Like she's expecting applause and looks back and thank you. Let's keep checking Rosette, but let's not get too close to this, everyone, because if it does explode,
Do we all think we're going to be able to jump over this? He says, looking back at the group.
I mean,
my equipment can be so heavy. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I could probably do it.
I could throw you over.
Why don't we, quickly identify if it's something that we could dispel? And if not, we'll just risk it. But let's try to keep a little bit of distance from, for all we know, this could instantly, this could throw one of you into the astral plane or,
I'm going to cast level 3 dispel magic on it. It dispels.
Roll check, please.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of check?
It's the check to dispel, as described by the spell.
Each ongoing spell, blah blah blah. Make an ability check using spellcasting ability, DC 10 plus the spell's level.
So you make a D20, add your spellcasting amount.
23.
Wow.
The glyph gets dissolved.
I think I did it.
Valerie looks back. Yes, I think you did.
Watch out! I just remembered that there's a glyph there.
There was a glyph there, but it looks like it faded with time.
He did it.
He did it, yes. And it's actually the ambassador who removed it for us. So.
He starts to do like a little turn on his wheel.
360.
Maybe we can teach him other tricks.
I think, but let's keep moving up this hallway, yeah? Thank you, Betty. We
Very
love
well.
you.
You coming, Renatus? Come on.
Eventually.
No lagging behind.
No, this is just sticking back, guys. Come on.
Yeah, he is watching our backs.
All right, we got the new hallway. Let's. Is there anything else up ahead?
Oh wow, this place looks a little bit sketchy.
The whole place looks sketchy. What you talking about?
Oh yeah, but this place looks especially sketchy. All right.
Looks on forward, and I believe. Does he see a drop off? Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
Just a little crumbly.
At least you guys can see things.
You're supposed to have Valerie's lantern. Back.
Oh no, it's just darkness for me.
Well, it's because we're in the hallway still.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Or Cram has Valerie's lantern. Sorry. Oh.
Imagine not having dark vision.
Shush.
What is
So you're
going
saying
on?
this looks dangerous, huh?
Oh my god, I'm like stuck.
Does it look stable
Okay.
as we approach this, even from here?
There appears to be some sort of bridge that once existed that no longer does.
He moves up.
This looks a lot like.
Not a bridge.
Hey Betty, do you have any portable bridges or something like that?
Betty does not respond.
Well, everyone, we have met our greatest enemy.
Ooh.
A span of distance that could do harm or kill us. We shall now spend the next 2 hours discussing.
Let's just do the same thing we did last time.
Yeah, but Renatus doesn't look like he's in the mood for it this time, so we'll have to find another solution.
Oh no.
Thinking.
Can anyone fly? Where's that? Can you fly?
I mean, it could be worth asking
You know
Biddy
the
what's
fucking
actually.
wings?
Wait. I could turn into a spider and walk along the wall.
Could do that.
We could if you
Under us?
turned into really anything, we could just throw you. Like a flag, maybe?
That is exactly what I suggested last time, and everyone was saying, he's not in the mood to be thrown. But if we fail, he falls to his death,
But not if he's attached to,
A web.
He's attached to a rope, and you cast Feather Fall on him if he falls. Okay.
If he falls.
I also have Misty Step. I can
Is it
go a
worth
little
asking
bit.
Biddy what's actually on the other side?
But you can't. I mean, the problem is anything I can do is just not really going to help you. There is a wall, so I could try to, climb along the wall, but I could also fall to my death.
I can definitely climb across it.
Do you think you can catch a rope, keeping in mind that throwing a heavy weight on the end of a rope is going to be very difficult? And we barely succeeded last time.
What heavyweight would we even use this time?
I'm off to go ask Biddy what's on the other side.
So can somebody just Misty Step over there, see if this is even worth our time?
It's too far.
Okay.
I can't see it.
Here's the thing. You can run and jump and then Misty Step midair, and while you're in the air, land on the other side and tell if it's worth it.
I'm just gonna turn into a spider. That's easier.
Good. We need to commit to these things. We keep coming up with other solutions. You want to do it? Do it.
Turn into like a little spider and you just watch me climb along this wall.
Over the next 20 minutes.
You see another small obelisk that just needs to be activated upon you approaching it.
Easy peasy.
Touch it. Boop.
Yippee.
Does it do anything?
Hold on. I had something for this.
Hold on. It is extra obelisk.
There we go.
What was that?
The power comes on. And the obelisk comes on.
This abridgment.
Ooh.
All right. I don't
Try to walk yourself back.
Yes. We have no idea what that did, right?
I don't know what I did.
Naoki, are there any hidden
turned it
rooms
on.
or...
I don't think so. It looks just like a bunch of walls.
Okay, well, do you have the ability to shapeshift back into a spider so that we can, go back the way we came?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be hilarious. It's like, nah, sorry, I'm all out.
I'm out of charge. No.
See you tomorrow.
I mean, I presume there's only one more door to explore.
We've got that one to the left and then the main
turned it
entrance,
on.
yes. Alright, let's go.
There should be another memory chip for Biddy around. We should keep an eye out.
Yes, look for on your way any secret entrance or anything like that, but we know there's no traps here, we assume, so... Boop boop.
I wonder how difficult it would be to redo this place, this laboratory.
Can open this door, assuming
Make
it's
it my
not
own.
trapped itself.
It's Emmeline's own shop.
Could be my laboratory.
Okay, we're back.
I mean, it would only take time and money.
Okay. Valerie's gonna go up towards this door that no one has ever opened and inspect it for traps.
Right, yeah.
That's okay. If I have your permission.
Yep.
Okay. That's an 8. Everything's
Oh.
fine.
Does not appear to be trapped.
Is it locked?
If it's not locked on the map, it's not locked.
She opens it.
In this room,
And-
there are 4 blue crystals and a automaton of some sort that appears to be inactive. The last obelisk is to the south.
I mean, does it? I'm gonna go and inspect it. Does it look unplugged or like it just needs touching?
Evelyn,
So this needs to be touched.
let's look at this. Sorry, let's look at this automaton. Huh?
You take a look at that. I'm gonna check this out. And she's gonna wander up to one of these crystals up here because it looks different from the other ones.
Am I okay to touch this, guys?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna touch this crystal before anything else.
The eyes on the automaton glow red.
Oh.
Intruders detected. Execute lethal force.
And that is where we're going to take our mid-session break, everybody.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
This is like a lot of fights, guys. We have managed to do everything in this dungeon so far.
So everybody, that is where we're going to take our mid-session break. Coming into the next fight of this Zeraxian lab dungeon. If you're just now joining us,
oh my gosh, you're really missing out right now. You might be listening to our beautiful voices on the podcast networks. You might be watching us live on Twitch right now. But if you do want to like kind of catch up and see what you missed, we do this like every Wednesday, and wonderfully, we upload all these on the podcast networks. We also upload the Prestige Encounters every Monday on the YouTubes, and you will find our wonderful history going back, some of which is still being uploaded, but yeah, it's going to be lovely. But you don't want to watch us on YouTube, you want to do this live. We do this every week at 8 p.m. Eastern Central Time on Lich Souls on Twitch, and we stream in a whole bunch of other places too. So, and we play other games like Stardew Valley and Dead by Daylight, and sometimes retro games, and sometimes our dungeon master goes to Japan.
all right, everybody, we'll be here. We'll be back here momentarily. And remember, new full body art character reveals are part of this mid-session break. So, see ya after all that. And welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
Where we last left off. You heard the words.
Intruders detected.
Kill.
Execute lethal force.
And with that, the eyes of this inactive automaton turn red. Its left arm, much like molten metal, turns into a sharp point and then solidifies. It is time to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
It's a T1000, oh no.
It appears to glide off the floor rather than step.
Oh.
Why? Does that
All of
count
mine
as a
have been
natural
shit.
one?
Oh wait,
For my-
I was clicking the wrong thing.
Does a natural one on initiative count for my tracker?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I count them.
A natural one on your initiative is still a D20 rolled. So
Yeah. Valerie's really distracted by this thing lighting up.
Bro's not doing well today, man.
I was gonna say she's distracted by Amelin.
Mm.
And Evelyn's just hanging out. She's just trying to get through this dungeon, get some info.
Yeah.
Being big brains. Her brain's just massively growing.
I was gonna say something really bad, but then I remembered.
Really bad.
it is Rosad's turn. Naoki's in the hole.
We need comment.
All right, Rosad, he steps off to the side and gets a funny little angle right here. He holds his hands out and creates his psychic blades in them, and he chucks one at the automaton.
And one Italia.
All right. That's an 11 to hit.
11 will hit. Not hit, sorry.
11 will not hit.
Okay.
So, what? Yeah, he's gonna use Fortune for Many. Would a 14 hit?
It would not.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he misses with that, but he will attack with the other one. He'll throw it over at the automaton. That's a 16.
16 will not hit.
And he will use Fortune for Many, and he will that hit afterwards. So will 19 hit?
19 will hit.
Okay.
Clink.
So yeah, that will do 12 points of psychic damage. Actually, subtract 4 of those. So it will do 8, and I need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
So it is resistant to psychic damage. Its dexterity saving throw is going to be a 14.
A 14 fails, so it is knocked prone.
It is immune to being prone. It flies.
Does it like fly?
It is gliding just like slightly above the floor.
Okay, so that'll be his turn then.
All right, it's this creature's turn. It is going to make a sharpened limb attack. It's going to go against Talia first.
Ooh.
Talia does a... What does that have to hit? 13 hit.
No.
It's going to go again. That one's a 26 to hit.
Fuck.
Yeah. My bad.
Okay.
Fuck.
That is going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I can take that.
Plus,
Fuck.
Plus.
16 points of psychic damage.
I can take it.
Literally wavered.
Stay still. This will be painless.
It's gonna make another sharpened steel attack against Valerie.
Oh, fuck.
That almost fell off. Valerie does a 12 hit.
Nope.
Do not resist.
All right.
I didn't
On a
resist
mission
your just
count
bad.
20, the crystals will all begin to glow, and lightning will strike between them, creating a box on the outer end. Cram, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please, as a box of lightning flashes.
I knew those crystals were from
20 of the
20,
natural
you
variety.
take half damage.
Okay.
accepting.
That is 13 points of lightning damage.
Is that halved already?
That's already halved, yeah.
But
That's
what I
26
realized-
halved would be 13.
He actually absorbs the lightning damage and gains a level.
What? No. I do
It
not.
is now Naoki's turn. Talia's on deck. Renatus is in the hole.
So I heard you're made of metal, huh? Alright, well, with that in mind, I'm going to upcast my heat metal into a 3rd level. And that's 3d8 of fire damage on this baby.
All right, does that happen at the start of its turn?
Says, in contact takes 2d8 when you cast a spell, and then on each action after, as it's holding it, it still takes damage.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage.
Give me a
And it
second.
can't take its own body off, so.
Nope. 3d8. There we go. That's 9 points of damage. And it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
All right. It begins to glow red hot as it starts to spark a little bit from the sudden heat that is it experiencing. With that, it is now Talia's turn. Renatus is on deck.
Running further away. I would like to get away.
Are you using your action to disengage?
Yes.
Okay.
Always good.
Yes. I forgot what the word was, so it's just
Don't try to leap
Goodbye.
against this thing.
Goodbye. I get 2 actions, so it might not hit, but I'm still going to use my longbow anyway. and see if it just hits it or if it just clinks off it. 21.
21 will hit. Do you get an attack as a bonus action if you don't attack for your action? I don't think you do.
Oh, I
used your action to disengage.
Yeah, you can't use your. Yeah, one. She.
Oh, I thought because I had 2 actions.
Nope. You get 2 attacks per action.
Ah, fuck. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Alright, it is now Renatus' turn.
Renatus will move over here, and then he will summon his echo behind the thing. And he will make an attack from himself. So that will be 21 at disadvantage for some reason.
26 will hit.
26, yeah.
He just
I
has
don't know why
to
I
set
said
to
that.
automatically roll with disadvantage.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 26 to hit for 12 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And then he will make an attack from his echo. So that will be 16 to hit.
16 will miss.
All right. And that will be his turn.
All right, next up is going to be Valerie with Emlyn on deck.
So Valerie seeing this thing hits very hard. Is going to once again cast a mirror image on herself. So the kind of like that mirror cracking as you're seeing multiple versions of her occupying the same place. And let's see who is up. Coming up soon, and she's going to go to Rosad, look at Rosad saying, "Hey, you didn't do so good last time, but you can do better." And she does a little fan dance, and I give you a D12 Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
And she is going to remain where she is with the 4 mirrored versions of her. And it looks really, the fan dance looks really cool because there's technically like 4 of her dancing now instead of just 1. That's his turn.
Emlyn.
Heck yeah. We're gonna point an accusatory finger at this hunk of metal, and we're gonna cast Toll the Dead. I need it to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
$13.
It just misses that. Let's go.
Wow.
So that's gonna be. Wow, that's gonna be 5 points of damage.
Rude.
Shadowheart, use your.
Sparks begin to fly from its head as it does not quite understand what it is hearing. With that, it is now Cram's turn. Rosad is on deck.
Okie dokie. I'm going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to shoot this thing in the face with a firebolt.
You have merged with me, with Naoki.
Sorry. Oh, wait, not me. Wait.
Hi.
Sorry, my fault. I can't really see what's going on because it's very dark.
Let's hold hands.
Everyone with a light is so far away. That's 23 to hit with the firebolt.
23 will hit. Yeah.
So that's 2d10 fire.
We know a 9.
For an 18 fiery damage.
Wow.
All right.
Sexy.
That'll be all.
All right. So Cram launching a firebolt at this creature, lands square in the chest. It, with already its heated body, continues to deal damage to the creature. It is now Rosad's turn. I'm on deck.
Rosad, seeing as his psychic blades weren't as effective as he wanted them to be, they disappear from his hands, and he pulls out his short sword and a dagger, and he will run up and make an attack with the short sword at this thing. That's a 12, and I get to roll a silly little D12, right? Or
Yeah, for that enhanced bardic inspiration, which I only have 2 left.
so that's 14.
That will
Maybe
miss.
wasn't as inspiring as she wanted to be, I guess.
All right, and I guess it's worth a shot. But does a I guess an 18? Would an 18 hit?
18 just hits.
Okay, yeah. So he uses fortune for many. He sees all of these people around him, and he decides he's not going to make a fool of himself. So he focuses and hits this thing.
Nice.
Doing 22 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
And with this attack, there's a gleam of focus in his eye, and he quickly, with the dagger on the same part on the action, will attack with his dagger in his offhand using the Nick mastery.
Ooh, he's so fancy.
So that is at advantage from Vex. So it'd be a 12. So it misses. Alright. It clinks off, but he still has his bonus action free, so he'll use that to disengage and move 10 feet this way.
The rogue is roguing, guys.
All right. At the start of this creature's turn, it's going to, at will, cast Dispel Magic on itself.
Magic interlopers detected.
It's going to charge directly at Emmeline. Not provoking opportunity attack, as it is very fast. Emmeline, I need a dexterity saving throw as it reaches out its sharpened arm and charges at you.
Whoa! Whoa!
Mama?
You said save?
Yep. I'm sorry, a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So a 9. What's your strength modifier? Oh well, that's still worse. All right. You are now grappled as this now it has you skewered on its arm. Its arm going straight through your torso. You are going to take 11 points of piercing damage.
Just a flesh wound.
It's okay.
And that was not an action. If it moves a certain amount of feet towards someone, it just does that.
Who's now a kebab?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Without turning its body, its head snaps around.
You will be neutralized.
And with that, it is now Naoki's turn. Talia's on deck. Renatus in the hole.
Alright, noticing that his spell's gone up in dust, he's going to use Summon Fae.
Summon Fae.
And it spawns like a little creature, and this thing is going to be pissed off. It's fuming.
Where do you summon it?
Right in front of me.
You don't have to summon it in front of you, though.
Oh, you don't?
Within the range.
Oh.
You can move it to wherever you summon it.
Yeah, so look at the range of your spell, and it'll tell you how many feet you can summon it.
Oh, perfect. Put it right beside that guy.
Okay.
And then it's going to make a short sword attack. It is a 1d6 plus 3.
It needs to roll to attack first, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna assume it's just like a...
Yeah, you can look up the Face Spirit stat block.
I'm looking... Oh, 1d6 plus 3 plus the spell levels piercing. Okay, I think I get that.
Your spell attack modifier to hit, so it's a d20 plus your spell attack modifier to the attack.
Gotcha. Okay, so it definitely misses.
You need to roll d20. Okay, what's your attack modifier?
It's got to be higher than 18 at this point.
It's a 3.
So it's a 19 to hit, which will hit. Now you get to roll your damage.
Okay.
1d6 plus 3 plus the levels, spell levels piercing damage plus 1d6 force damage.
Gotcha. 6.
6 points total to this creature. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. It is now Tali's turn. Redonis on deck. Valerie's in the hole.
I'm gonna move further away because I'm clearly not doing very well. This guy just does not like me whatsoever. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. Ah, lovely. 5. Yay. And then, just as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Mr. Big Thing over there.
Okay.
And then that'll be it.
Wait. So you can't do 2 spells in 1 turn.
Even if it's a bonus one?
Correct. They're both leveled spells.
Poo.
Oh, I was going to say, because it's letting me cast it twice without expending a spell slot, so I didn't know if that was...
Is Hunter's Mark... Hunter's Mark is a spell slot.
I can cast it twice without using a spell slot.
It still is a magic
Still
action.
as a spell though.
What you can do rather than... So you have a potion. You can drink your potion as a bonus action. And do...
If she has Hunter's Mark as a bonus action and it doesn't cost a spell slot, she can cast it on the same turn. That's the new rules.
Okay.
It's technically a feature.
Yeah, so long as it doesn't expend a spell slot. That's the rule for the spells.
I haven't used it yet, so it says I can cast it twice without expending a spell slot.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, thank you.
All right, it is on Redonis' turn. Valerie's on deck. Emmeline's in the hole.
All right. Look at this. Yeah. Renatus will move his echo over here, and he will move himself over here. Or I guess he'll move himself over here and the echo over there. That's a better way to do it. And he'll make an attack with his long sword.
Okay.
So that will be a 14 to hit.
14 will miss.
All right, and he will attack from his echo as well, using Unleash Invocation. Which is a 10, so it misses as well.
That will also miss. Anything else for Renatus' turn? That's action, bonus action. You got your movement.
I mean, what that was action only. Unleash Invocation. Incarnation doesn't. Bonus action. He will activate Form of Dread and give himself some temp hit points.
Okay, this creature is immune to being frightened, so we'll ignore that part of the ability.
Yeah, just for the hit points.
All right, Valerie, it's your turn. Emlyn is on deck. Cram's in the hole.
How badly hurt is this entity?
He's not bloodied yet.
He's not bloodied yet. Oh my god.
He's taking about 73 points of damage.
Okay. Valerie, seeing Emmeline in some degree of distress, is going to rush up saying, "Let go of it, you. Let go of her." And hit it with the fan. Not going to activate the psychic, because notice that we would notice that the psychic blade seemed to do almost nothing, right? That was kind of logical. Or
You would have seen Rosad switch up his tactics, I would say.
Yeah. He did one thing in his previous fight with us, so. And she's a little too angry, and she kind of like fumbles her attack, spinning, kind of sliding off of its armor. And kind of looks at it, and some degree of disappointment will cast a first level healing word on Emmeline.
All right.
Get better. Get off that thing, huh?
Crying. She's like, she's still impaled, isn't she? Or is she?
Yep.
Yeah.
Blood is dripping out of the corner of your mouth. At the start of your turn, as you are currently grappled by this creature, you are going to take some piercing damage as you are still on the spear. That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage to you, Emmeline. And now you may start your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Healing too before that happened.
Yes. Quick question. It's not saying anything when I've looked it up about vampiric touch, but am I able to make that attack against this machine?
You are.
Considering, okay, awesome.
I mean,
then
it has HP. It doesn't say specifically in the spell that it needs to be alive. It doesn't work against constructs. So it does work.
Okay, sweet. Then we're gonna go ahead and cast that. Oh my gosh. That was a 10. So I don't think that hits.
It will not.
Okay. She'll just kind of go to reach and like grab onto this thing, and her hands are slipping. The gloves are all wet now. That's her turn. She's fumbling.
All right, it is now Cram's turn. Rosad's on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit, and then you're gonna see Cram focus as a little clock appears above Emmeline's head that seems to be at the 2 o'clock mark, as I'm going to use 2 sorcery points on Bastion of Law. So next time you take damage, you can use up to any of these wards. You've got 2, and you can roll a d8 and subtract that from the damage. And that is my action. And then bonus action, I'm going to cast Bastion of Law is a class feature, so it's not a spell, right? So I can class a spell?
Correct.
Cool. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Talia at level 1 for 9 hit points.
9 hit points. Okay.
Is that temp or normal?
Normal.
Normal.
Get a heat.
Thank you very much.
Heals for feels.
And then that will be all on my turn.
All right, it's now Rosad's turn.
Rosad will move around these teammates to over here, get a better angle on this thing, and he will attack with his short sword. So let me. All right, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. It will be 21 to hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
21 will hit.
For 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And once again, he attacks with his dagger in quick succession, using the opening he created. And that's a 15, so it still misses.
I will miss, correct.
Cool. And yeah, that'll be not his turn actually yet. He will use his bonus action to disengage and run this way. And now it's his turn.
All right. A number of blades will protrude from this creature's body from its lower half as its lower half spins. Anybody who's within 5 feet of the creature outside of Emmeline, as she is skewered by it and currently like being kind of lifted up, needs to make a dexterity saving throw, please. DC 15.
Okay, so there's no 2 hit on this. It's just
it's a spinny spin.
Spinny spin.
Brian.
I got a 15.
That's a 4 from
Does the
Renatus.
phase creature take damage, Isaac?
I'm working on it. My thing kind of messed up.
It can.
All right. So I need a dex save from the Fey creature. Using its stab block, please.
It misses. It'll take damage.
That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Halved if you succeeded.
0 if you succeeded.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Is the echo okay, or does it have to roll a dex save?
The
feel like it
echo
disappears, right?
Yep.
Poof. Okay.
All right. Yep.
Turned into blender mode. We're in the second stage of the boss fight.
All right. And that creature is going to move out from this mass of people.
Group of people.
To here.
Still dragging Emmeline's body around on its sword.
Oh, it's still within 5 feet. So it is now Naoki's turn. Talia's on deck.
All right. Naoki's going to walk up to here. Let's see. He kind of moved a little bit. Yeah, let's go up there. So he's going to move up to here and use Thorn Whip on this thing. Does that hit it?
Ooh, that's a 19.
19 will hit.
Perfect. Seven points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage and gets dragged 10 feet towards you.
Oh, I don't want to drag it. I just want to smack it.
Okay.
You just crack the whip, but you don't drag it.
All right.
I don't want that thing near me.
Anything else your turn?
The Fae gets to take a turn. So it's gonna try to. It's gonna move up to this thing yet again, and it's going to use its multi-sword. So that's a D20 to it. Let's see if it hits. Right. Oh, it ain't hitting shit.
All right, the little fey creature tries to run up and slash at this creature, but it misses. Its sword bouncing off of the metal armor of this creature. With that is now Talia's turn. Rena's on deck. Valerie in the hole.
Does bandage me?
I'm gonna try and shoot him. 12 does not, that unfortunately. I'm feeling brave, so hello, good sir. I will attack you with my longsword. Shit.
Natural one.
Oof.
She's feeling brave.
Plaff. I can't even use my hunter's mark either because I didn't hit either of.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
else for your turn?
No thanks.
All right, Renatus, it's now your turn.
All right, Renatus is going to, I guess, move this way, move up to it. He's just gonna make a nice, silly booming blade against it.
Okay.
Yeah, let me. Just the details right there.
Good old booming blade.
Yup. So that's a 10 to hit.
10 will miss.
Yeah, so He does not boom any blades.
No.
And he will resummon his echo right here. And that'll be his turn.
Alright, it's not Valerie's turn. Emmeline's on deck.
So logistically, how high up in the air is Emmeline right now?
She's like just being barely lifted up.
Okay, so Valerie is going to walk up and try and pull her off this
Strength check, please.
Yeah, that's a thing she's good at. Like, just full, like, arms around, just trying to pull as hard as she can. Which is not very strong. 7.
Oh.
That will not work, as it appears that there's some kind of barb sticking out from the blade itself, keeping Emmeline in place. Making this game very difficult.
Somebody get her off of this before it kills her.
Ouch.
Yeah, so that's a good time. And
she's quite literally hooked.
Quite literally hooked there. So yeah, she's a little baffled. She was hoping that would work. And yeah, gonna give cheeky bardic inspiration to Rosette again, because he seems to be doing the most damage. Yeah, it's turn.
All right, at the start of your turn, Emmeline, as you are still impaled, you are going to take 14 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You can roll those wards to take away the D8 for
yeah,
each ward you use.
I'm just gonna use one
2.
of the D8s. A 7, and then you said that was what a.
Ooh.
What was the damage?
14, so you take 7.
Okay. Ha! Cool. Not feeling great. Really not feeling good. The barb is impaling one of my intestines somewhere. So we're not really gonna try much. Not much effort. Emmeline's just gonna lay her hands on this machine again and cast Chill Touch. And it's a 9. Excellent work. Excellent work. So, yeah. We're just chilling. She's gonna smack it a little bit, and that's her turn. She's really got no energy. This hurts really bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm assuming Valerie did not help in that regard.
No, I know intentions.
Increase effort.
It is now Graham's turn. Rosette on deck.
Okay, I'm going to cast blindness/deafened on it, please, for a con save of DC 16. And it's going to be the blindness effect
16.
if it takes place.
So it succeeds. I rolled an 8 plus 8 for a con save.
Oh, you pesky little bugger. Oh, you're going to get it next turn. Don't you worry.
I gotta tell you, British threats are so pleasant.
You flippin'. Okay, cool. I'm gonna turn one first level spell slot into a sorcery point.
Alright, Rosette.
Alright. Rosette will use his movement to run over here. And he will take a couple swings, doing what he did before. So we have a short sword attack coming up. That's 16, or yeah, 16. I don't know why I rolled at advantage.
That will miss.
And he will use his silly thing, the Bardic Inspiration, to add to that. So
the chances of you not getting this.
Nice.
I think that hits. It's a 22. Yeah. So that will be 19 points of piercing damage.
19 points of piercing damage, alright.
And he quickly attacks with advantage with his dagger as part of his action. That's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
For 7 points of piercing damage. And then quickly with his bonus action, he pats Talia on the shoulder. Says, "Get that motherfucker!" and gives her the help action with the Fey gift of spite, so she has advantage.
All right. The creature is going to use its multi-attack.
No.
For the sharpened limb. Number 1. It's going to be against Rosad. Rosad, that's going to be a 15 to hit.
That misses.
All right.
Is she swinging Emmeline around on the arm?
No, it's like shape-shifting metal. The blades are coming out from it. Next one is going to be against Talia. Talia does a 22 hit.
Yes.
Oh no, she said. That is going to start. It's going to be 6 points of piercing damage plus 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
10 million necrotic.
The next one is going to be against Renatus.
All right.
That is a natural 20 against Renatus.
It doesn't hit.
Silver barbs.
What?
You don't have silvery barbs. That is going to be 15 points of piercing damage plus.
Oh shit.
$23 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
Oh.
So that's a funny amount of damage. 38 points of damage total.
Jesus.
It's gonna move here next, dragging Emmeline with it.
Oh my god.
Yep, that's its full movement there with the drag. Sorry, it's
Just a
actually
wolf.
right here. Initiative count 20. I need Talia to make a dexterity saving throw, please. As you are between two of the crystals.
Electro.
Oh no.
Ah, shit.
That
Wait,
will
can I get
fail.
advantage on this? Do I get advantage on this? Is that how this
The
works?
help action would not help
No,
with this.
the help only affects the attack, the next attack.
However, you're lucky I rolled a ton of ones of that. That is 16 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god.
She's fine. She definitely got the
That
effect
could
of
have
a long rest.
been way better.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's 111. That's
1-6 though. Yeah.
A lot of ones.
Still
That's
better
not
than
up.
Casimir's fireballs.
No, that is still worse than Casimir's fireball. He was rolling 66. He was rolling a lot more dice.
All right, it is now Naoki's turn. We're talking on deck.
Alright, he's gonna whip this thing again.
Whip it. Whip it.
Whip it real good. That is a
Never
freaking
mind.
miss.
Naoki goes to cast this spell and whips himself in the face. Roll damage.
What?
He got the very,
Nice.
very critical fumble.
That's you don't
5
take any
damage.
damage, just fight. Don't complain. 5 points of piercing damage as you hit yourself in the face.
Ugh. Ow. It kinda hurt.
Hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Talia, it is now your turn.
No, it's not.
Naoki's turn.
Alright, little fake creature. Get him. It's like,
Did you just,
Get him,
did you
bro,
just draw
get
like
him.
a streak of Emmeline's blood?
Yeah.
this fake creature's so fucking pissed off right now. It's pissed off now. It's fuming.
It can also teleport, by the way.
Ah.
I rolled a 2, and that's with advantage.
Misses. Oh, no,
16.
Plus
You did 2d20 there.
3.
hits.
Alright, so this thing is going to use the sword, so that's 2d6. 9 damage.
9 points of
What's
damage.
your spellcasting level?
Looking hurt.
3.
Yeah, so it's 12.
Oh, yeah, 12.
All right. Thank you for those sound effects.
Lovely.
Talia, it's now your turn.
Awesome sauce.
You have advantage.
Do I get it just the once?
Yeah, you get it just once.
Cool. Shoot the bitch.
Go one more time. You still have to use it.
Oh, fuck.
You could make that a natural 20. You won't.
Never mind. I'm taking the 28, so shoot. Line it up.
Line them up. Shoot them down.
7.
7.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And I also just realised as well, because I was hit, my hunter's mark is no more. I forgot to roll, so it's gone. Bro's disappeared.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Ciao. 19.
19 will hit.
8.
As Talia lines up this bow shot at this creature, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Razad's
Let me get a closer look at this bitch. I'll get right in the center of its little crevice in its head. Smack him, he goes backwards.
As it's looking to draw back another hand with a blade to stab Emmeline again, they're trying to finish her off. An arrow, Emmeline, you see this flies straight through the creature, goes through its head, and the creature slumps. Its multiple pieces are kind of like floating around each other, fall apart, and you get dropped down to the ground, thus ending initiative.
Okay. Quick question. Quick question.
Yes.
Am I gonna take more damage if I pull myself off of this thing?
I'll say you're able to just pull yourself out.
Does the blade kind of dissipate?
Sure. The whole thing crumbles. However, it does leave behind a small orb, similar to the one you first had. It's a little bit smaller than the one that was in the main room.
Very cool.
You're okay? Completely ignoring Talia, who's critical.
Yeah.
I'll walk over to Tal.
Lay in there.
Talia has now decided Razad is her friend. We are friends. No more hatred.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm going to give you a little tap on the shoulder with whatever energy I have left.
You look like you're about to fucking die. I would calm down.
Hello? Is anybody there on the other side of the door?
Hello?
Rosette runs over to the door and opens it.
The door is currently locked.
Oh, it's locked.
Ah, shit.
We should pick up this orb. I assume that there's something to do with this, huh?
Hey, Talia, here.
You do have to power the obelisks, though.
Yeah. Kromgaku, fix this. Naoki, do you want to look after Talia and anyone who's hurt? You have that thing?
Yeah. I'll patch her up with some...
Emmeline, that ward should last for, practically forever. So, if we get into more fights, you should be protected for a little bit. It will last until we take a short or long rest.
Understood.
Naoki wraps his arms around Talia, casting Cure Wounds.
Do you have that thing that you can do that took 10 minutes last time?
I should probably save it for when more people are more hurt.
Okay, well, Carnatus looks a little bit hurt. Crime looks a little hurt. Emmeline is more hurt than she should be. Shiggling does a second level healing word on Emmeline.
Oh, thank you. Because Emmeline was trying to figure out, how to patch this, hole in her stomach, low-key. She's like, I can't really walk around with a puncture wound.
Yeah.
So, this is excellent.
You'd be amazed what you can do if you try.
Sure.
You just have to focus. I mean, technically, I can just, shift the location to somewhere less convenient, but a more convenient 6, what is it? What did I heal? 7.
The main door is now unlocked.
So upon you guys using the orb to power the obelisk, door opens.
Yeah.
Woo! Open up.
Does there seem to be any secret rooms around this room, around the edges?
Check.
Yeah, I was about to say, can Valerie help with that? Because I wanted to know the same thing.
Yeah, can do. I'll roll with advantage.
Advantage.
I'm not very good, but I'll do it. 18!
There does not appear to be any secret rooms here.
Okay.
In fact, just to make things a lot easier on the whole party.
You're just going to reveal the whole map?
No.
Did we look for any of the memory thing that we needed?
That's what you were just kind of looking for.
Okay.
We teleported back to the main.
Warp.
Because there's nothing else for us to find at this point.
Right.
Now, I know what you're thinking. It looks like there's a door there. There is not.
Do we think there'll be a fight in this room?
I think at this point we can assume there'll be either a puzzle, a trap, or a fight. Or a fight at the same time.
Everyone, stay still. And I'm going to use a sorcery point for everyone. So everyone has one ward from Bastion of Law.
Ooh, thanks.
So next time you take... Pardon?
Do I have 2 now again?
No, you only keep one.
Okay.
So Talia, Naoki, Rosad, Valerie, finally Renatus. Yep, cool. Solid. Don't die.
Well, I may be going that way.
Yeah, Renatus drinks his potion of healing.
Yeah. So we need to deal with if anyone needs healing critically before we move on, because we got 2 people in the yellow right now.
I have 1 healing potion left if anyone would like it.
I also have one, I'm pretty sure.
But we should try to keep as much as... what is the thing they said? Sometimes you need to keep a potion for the moment where your spellcasters aren't there to bring you back in the brink.
Oh yeah, that's like a totally common saying.
It was something they said when I was a child in disembodied voice. Yes. Okay, so Talia still looks pretty badly hurt. So Valerie's going to cast a 3rd level healing word on her, and use the Pearl of Power to recover a 3rd level spell slot after doing it.
Biddy, do you know what's through this door?
Why am I walking?
20 hit points for Talia.
The monolith lies ahead. It is now ready to be powered at your will.
Is there any traps?
Searching memory.
BT, we don't want you to die. You're very important to us.
I don't think he remembers if there's any traps.
I think, Rosad, can you quickly check for traps up ahead? You're near the
Okay, you guys need me more than you guys said you would. I'm just pointing that out.
Honestly, it's nice to have somebody to carry the load.
No traps in memory.
Okay, Rosad will still double check just in case. He doesn't trust a metal man.
A metal man.
Coke Zero.
Not sponsored, by the way.
No, we're not. I'm just pointing it out. If everyone's wondering why my Coke Zero.
Gotta make an investigation check there, Rosad. And as you're kind of like approaching this, you see this massive monolith, this stone that appears to be made of some sort of greenish blue mineral, just towering in the center of the circular chamber. 21. There does not appear to be any traps. And this area is just littered with Zeraxian bodies, these torn apart automatons.
There's one that with a little book that just says Krem's mom's last words, but it's broken and ripped to shreds.
You're horrible. You are actually horrible.
Aww.
What is your
How
problem?
rude.
Rosad will look to Cram and point to the bodies. She's like, "This is what I meant. I only ever seen them like this. Scraps."
I mean, did you not see the ones in the room? Oh no, you must have ran past. It's fine. There was some in the room before.
Why are you rushing to the middle?
The monolith is ready to be activated, as is Dr. Krager's orders.
So the question for you, I see there seems to be a door to the side there. Should we open that first before we engage this?
Door cannot be opened until monolith is powered. It is the way out in case of collapse.
See.
What happens if we power the monolith?
Searching.
I also see a door to the left. That's what I'm wondering about. Is that the exit?
I think so. Okay. I don't
Preparing
think
to power monolith.
Okay.
How do you do this?
So there are a number of devices that are attached to this monolith that all the circuitry kind of like runs to.
Ambassador, are you ready to continue?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Initializing.
A hum begins to appear. And Valerie and Cram, this starts to become familiar with you. This is very much like the monolith that you saw in that vision you had several weeks ago, right before you dug yourself out of your own grave.
What?
A green energy begins to build up around the monolith, starting from the bottom, begin to circulate from around. And upon it reaching the top, there is this pulse of this green energy that just circulates out. It kind of washes over each one of your bodies. And for a moment, you feel weaker.
Oh.
Oh no.
I don't like that.
Feel a little sick. Ugh.
What happened?
The monolith has been initialized. Process cannot be reversed. Proceed to the exit.
Did you draw energy from us, BT?
Searching.
I feel like this is going to take some time.
I was gonna say, I think we should probably go. Okay. Let's go.
Memory not found.
That's okay. Evelyn, do you want to stop and take a quick sketch of this monolith?
Oh, yeah. She'll pull out her notebook. Quick question, by the way. When that wave emanated from the monolith, did it affect me as badly? Did it feel as negative passing through me? Or was it so-and-so? Not as bad?
Actually, Emlyn, you do not feel this effect.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sketching. Get some bodies in the background. Some boulders in the foreground. Very nice. And then after about 10 minutes, she'll be ready.
Okay. So this is what we saw in that place.
It's not the exact one, but the structure is the same.
So, presumably, not the same device, but the same designers or the same culture, society? Perhaps? I mean...
Xeraxian technology of some kind?
Well, they did talk about the... removing their souls and putting them into automatons. Who knows what the purpose of these things are. I mean,
Well,
we all
it was because they couldn't reproduce. That's why they did it. But I don't know what this is for.
perhaps extracting life energy for your power source. Who knows? I don't feel the same now.
Well, we should go.
Yes.
I think we've seen enough.
Is there anything in this northern bit here, or is it just like a gap?
It's a gap.
Okay, cool. No worries.
We also wonder about what that experiment was that was allowing those entities to appear and disappear. You know, become less real, less tangible. Huh? That is interesting. Huh?
It could be something worth researching further when we return to a town.
I wonder if that was an experiment, early experiment in removing the spirit from the body. Huh? I felt myself.
Very well could be.
We were.
I mean,
Whoa.
Should we check for traps before we proceed this way?
we're just kind of walking and talking.
Okay, well, Bitty's going ahead. He'll set off anything.
I have a question, though, about it, because, I mean, Cram.
Gems!
Oh.
Or ooze.
Oh.
So,
I'll
upon
ask
entering
my
this room,
question.
you see there seems to be some sort of funds depository for this lab. Up on the altar, there are two items. One is the last memory chip for Biddy. The second is an interesting, once again, a small metal cube. However, this one does not have gold energy in it. This has sort of this bluish energy similar to the magic way lines.
I'm gonna pick both of them up and then plug in the chip on Biddy and pocket the other one for now.
Recorded event of obelisk activation found. Warning, upon this file being viewed, it will be deleted. Do you wish to continue?
I mean, do we want to do this now or?
I
Yeah.
think
Emily's got her notebook.
Yeah.
Valerie
Biddy.
needs to.
Proceed, please.
Congratulations, everyone. This is a fine day as we have finally found enough power to fully activate the obelisk.
A number of the Xeraxian scientists are surrounding the obelisk, all sorts of consoles throughout the room. Professor or Dr. Gregor stands there at the helm. People begin to clap and cheer. So, Gregor.
Alright, if you want to go ahead and begin initializing, Betty. Absolutely. Will do. Proceeding.
You watch as Biddy approaches the console and it begins to activate. The same thing begins to happen. There's a slight buildup in the energy as this pulse comes out. As this happens, a number of chaotic events immediately begins to break out within the lab. It's gonna be loud for a second, I'm sorry. Oh, good. You watch as these power sources from within the Xeraxians begin to get ripped out and absorbed by the obelisk.
What is going on?
There are screams of panic as whatever this activation of this obelisk happens begins to pull out the very life source of the Xeraxian scientists.
Betty, hurry! To the treasury.
Craigle grabs Betty and begins to drag him through the door and lock it behind him, kind of preventing some of the energy to get through this heavy metal door.
Doctor, what is going on? We do not have much time, Betty. I need you to record this final message. Initialize the protocol to record the last moments of the obelisk. notice
at this point that the doctor has a major wound within his chest from where his source had begun to get cracked and drawn out before he was able to get through the door.
it appears that the obelisk does more than just drain the vitality of the undead when it is fully powered, like the two sister obelisks nearby. It appears that when it was fully powered, it also drained the vitality of those that were once dead themselves. By us transferring our souls to these bodies, we were technically dead ourselves, or considered resurrected. It is only a matter of time before all of those resurrected in this area will be drained of their own souls and no longer alive. Where the souls are being directed, I do not know. But it's only a matter of...
The matter of beauty?
Hello, I am Betty.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, did the Zoraxians build these obelisks, or were they just experimenting on them? It seems like this Dr. Craggle did not entirely know what he was dealing with, huh?
Seems they underestimated exactly how the energies would transfer. Wow.
And the question is where they are transferring to.
So, at this point, those of you who feel weaker begin to realize why you feel weaker. You all, except for that of Emmeline, have been resurrected.
Shit.
All of your souls are slowly being drained by the monolith. And this is not the only monolith that you can connect has been activated, as there are 3. One to the eastern region of the main Zoraxian Empire, one in the central area of the Zoraxian Empire, and this one to the west.
One to the west.
You are in the western region.
Okay.
Wait, so was it south? I'm sorry, the first one?
There are 3. Let's pull up our map, shall we?
Yay! Yes, I
Yes.
love the map.
There's also chests and loot.
Yeah, we'll come
get
back to that.
We'll get to that.
Oh, I'm grabbing them gems. Ooh.
Make sure you
One
check the
to
first.
the east. One, and this is where the Zoraxian Empire once was.
Which is the wasteland.
And you are in the eastern area now.
Ooh. Western?
Western.
Western, yeah.
West.
So east, central, and west.
So, we have some clue as to. So if we are in the west and the central monolith is in the wasteland, then the east is it in the Empire?
Wait. If it's in the wasteland, doesn't that mean it's near the grove?
It would be... Would it be near the grove? That Naoki would probably have more idea. We were going to investigate a grove in another location. Is it near that where they're having trouble, or? Right. The plague we were hearing about, that the sickness that was impacting the undead. So this monolith was activated. The other monolith was activated some time ago, impacting the undead slowly. Those resurrected. That is the
Seems
panic
like it.
the Sangesian Empire was dealing with. That's the panic they were talking about in the area. So we need to find a solution.
Well, deactivate them is the solution there.
Monoliths cannot be deactivated once powered until the central and main monolith is removed or deactivated.
So the monolith in the wasteland is the primary monolith?
I would assume.
Unless the one we saw when we died and all the souls went to is the main one, maybe.
Well, that didn't feel like it was in this world. It felt like another place.
I mean, it's just a thought. I'm not sure at the minute. I don't.
But perhaps that's where the souls are funneling to. It sounds like your people did not know what was truly happening. So this is the cause of the destruction of your people.
Seems like it.
All but you.
I presume my soul made its way back.
Or you were somehow protected?
By the sounds of it, doesn't sound very protected anymore.
Yes. I mean, Orinda, do you know where you were found, Crumb?
Near the city in the north, the Dorfenjak, I think.
Perhaps you were too far out of range?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I just remember Daka finding me one day, and that's where we were. Seems like I traveled. I'm an ambassador. That's what I've been called. So I presume I was an ambassador in my past life, and then I must have been traveling while this experiment happened.
And I say, I presume if this was impacting the entire world, that it would have been a cause for great alarm. I mean, the power of resurrection was certainly, I presume, easier when the gods would still walk the earth, right? The world.
I mean, it was 1,000 years ago. Who knows what anything was like?
Well, I think we have a problem we have to fix.
Very true.
And we have some loot to look at.
Yes.
We always have time for loot.
Based on previous data, your body should resist complete decomposition for 2 months.
Only 2 months.
Only 2 months, that's not good enough.
I'm sorry, Obelisk does not seem to have manager I can speak with. That was sarcasm. Ha ha ha.
Valor's
ha.
hair changes to like shaved on one side and really long. I want to speak to your manager.
She got a bob.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Someone.
That robot thing. That thing. He just said, our souls are being vacated from our bodies if we've been resurrected.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been resurrected as well?
Yes, I've been resurrected. This sucks.
It's
Well,
much more
I mean,
common than I
If you don't want
previously
to
thought.
wait.
Oh.
I mean, Tali did help you out with that shot. And lead us here.
I don't want to die again, man.
Oh, that's, yes, you
I mean,
I don't think it's dying more than just your soul's taken somewhere else.
I think that's what dying means.
I think that's the definition of our bodies are going to decompose. We're going to look worse than Renatus does right now.
Oof.
I mean,
Ellen
we
is
have-
going to. Sorry, you can go ahead.
I mean, we have 2 months. We can fix this. I believe in us.
It took me a very long time to get from my home to here. 2 months is very short.
Well, better get running.
Valerie,
Okay. Yes.
do you mind if I look you over for a moment?
In any special regard, like you're looking for something, wounds, decay.
Can I analyze Valerie to see if this is some kind of curse? Is there a way for me to dictate that? Do I need to identify? Or can I just, like, raw dog it?
You can't quite... I mean, you can make an Arcana check to make an educated guess, but...
Okay, I'll take it.
Like, there's no way to, like, identify this as a curse from just examining.
The roll
it's not
shows
a curse. A curse is bestowed. This is more so a very powerful this is kind of straightforward. A very powerful magical artifact that is absorbing souls and routing them elsewhere.
Okay.
And it's been revealed that the monolith was not invented by the Zoraxians. It was found. They were found and experimented on. They initially thought that they were able to ward against undead in their regions and offer a form of protection. But it appears that the obelisks were created for something very different.
It's very ironic.
I mean, you're certainly free to examine me over the next few months to see if there's any difference, but right now...
The two that you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, yeah. Of course.
We should get moving.
Well,
everyone should gather.
There are some chests. Looks like there's some piles of loot. And we need to make this time count.
Once you are prepared to leave, step on magic circle to be teleported.
Oh, that's what this is.
Where,
I was just about
where
to
does
study
it
what
teleport you
was.
to?
I guess would be that magic circle outside.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to help me by opening that other chest.
Yeah.
Are they
Rosad will go up to the chest. Is it locked?
No, it is not.
Alright, he'll open it.
She'll open it. The other one.
I've gone up to the little goldy thing.
I'm in these gems.
Good idea.
Alright, so there appears to be, I mean, it's gems and coins on the floor as depicted. There's a number of loot. Inside the chest that Valerie opens, there appears to be a very brightly colorful bag that closely resembles that of a bag of holding, as far as you can tell. So a replacement bag of holding.
Ooh.
Is it really?
It is.
Ooh.
It's yassified.
It's a
Bag of holdings are colorful.
Slay.
Look at a picture of bag of holding. Fight me.
Does Valerie... Here's a thing. This is a bag of holding in a dungeon. Does Valerie know what happened, how to get things out of a bag of holding if you don't know what's in it?
Make an Arcana check. I'm gonna say probably no.
Yeah. It's an 18.
I mean, you can give it a try.
Yeah. Like, does she know the turn it inside out trick? Or she just have to fish around there and like, I'm looking for gold?
Mary Poppins.
No. It's gonna have a cursed skull in it, isn't it?
Oh my god.
I would
Why'd you say
never.
something?
It has the cursed skull's girlfriend.
At least we have abundance of gems now.
And she's even more annoying.
Gems.
Oh no, they just fight. Like, he comes out and he's making fun of Valerie, and then
Oh, we get the gossip.
and like they just start like arguing like an old married couple. And
What's in the chest to the bottom left?
There are two items there. One is a golden amulet with the symbol of the... Oh my gosh. I can't think of this name right now. Hold on, please. Symbol of a god. The god of medicine.
Ooh.
Alright.
What'd it do?
Hold on. Oh, you don't know. The god of... Make a religion check for me.
Okay.
To buy me time.
Can't buy me love.
15.
It is a symbol of Dasis, a corked vial.
Okay. And the other thing?
The other thing is, I swear I had this ready.
It's a black obsidian sword.
Oops.
No, it's a deck of cards.
Oh no!
Casimir took those with him into Godhood.
There's more than
He
one.
said no more.
No, he took them all. Deck of many things no longer exists in this world. I'm retconning the end of the last game.
There is a container of 4 red potions.
4.
4 red potions, and there is also glasses that have this kind of red lens to them.
Pick up the glasses and it'll call everybody over pretty much and hand over the thing of potions. If they're the potions he assumes, he just hands them over to be distributed. And also the amulet. But he's looking at the glasses himself. You said they have red lenses?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that could be discerned from them?
Not without the identify spell. And finally, there is a small ring that has a blue gemstone laid into it.
Alright.
Very pretty.
I see Valerie's like slipping the bag of holding into her jacket. I see you found something, yeah? You should have resident magical genius Emeline spend some time to discern the use of those.
Yeah, let's just grab as much as we can and we'll identify when we're out of here. I don't like being next to this obelisk.
Sounds good to me.
How much gold can I
Yeah.
shovel into
I
my
was gonna say, how much gold do we get?
little coin purse
You said it
pocket?
was gold.
Oh,
Oh, okay. What is
It's honey mustard.
It's a bunch of rusties.
Very white silver coins.
oh.
White?
Ooh. Ooh.
That's also known
Could I
as
just start
platinum.
can I just start funneling those in
Yeah, just
into my coin purse?
Valerie opens
Into
up
my
a bag of
backpack.
holding. Let's do this, sir.
yes.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna start shoveling it in.
So I'm just gonna give you the number now. 1,132 platinum.
Oh my god.
Holy.
And
I'm gonna write this down.
several gemstones.
Nick, he's putting these in his pouch.
Bitty, do you, by any chance, want to come with us? I mean, there's no
Oh my
point in
god,
staying
yes.
here.
I mean, that would be nice.
Very well. These things here, I think they might be able to fit onto you if we find someone who can work with them, so I'll get on that as a kind of second priority while we try not to die.
Do not forget the deploy up fort.
The what?
He points to the blue cube, the blue and silver cube.
Yes.
Upon the button being pushed on the cube, a small keep will appear.
Like,
Is
A
it
keep?
okay.
is it one
Oh.
use?
It is one use, permanent in location.
Like a base, some might say.
It was used for a quick deployment of labs, but can be used for homes, but too expensive for such a use.
Yeah. No, I'll keep that tucked away.
Wait. Don't press the button, Krem.
Obviously not.
Here's a question. If let's say we're in a fight, and we got a bunch of people below us, like an army, and we press the button, and we throw the cube down.
I mean,
That was. Oh, shit.
That was a statement, not a question.
So we drop the keep on this enemy army, right? Wish.
And they become
Blah.
our army.
Well, they become your army. And
they become splattered. No, I don't think
They do become my army.
I
They
have
become
no
my army.
recollection of something so demented happening.
Yes, we could just use it as a keep, I guess.
I suppose we're gonna have to find some really nice land to put it on, though.
It's like a
I mean,
one-time tiny hut.
I think
But
it's
a lot bigger, I think.
What if,
As in,
like, I mean,
big enough for everyone to have a room.
If you accidentally activate it in a small room, I assume you die, right? You know.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Unless we need to kill something, and you guys are not in the room with me, and I need to also sacrifice myself. Then maybe I'll do that.
Okay.
If there's nothing else for us to liberate from this this cultural,
It's time to step in.
Cultural trove of your people's knowledge, we will. Let's go step on the white thing.
Here
It's stepping
goes.
time. Yippee!
I mean, if anything, this place, or that video at least showed why I'm so
Video.
not cautious. Well, that's
What's a
what I'm
video?
kinda-
It's an
Fitful
illusionary
in the name.
magic. It's an illusion, minor illusion.
If anything, that minor illusion showed why I'm not very cautious with the way I go about things. We're all
Yeah.
alike, as you can see.
Your people like to activate disasters.
Mm.
Renato's
Murder.
butt moving, man.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah. We're all just like,
Oh,
is it big enough for all of us to step on, or are we going one at a time?
We're huddled together.
One at a time.
Get in my
But
hands, Biddy.
Yeah,
So-
if you go together, you like merge into
The
like one
party,
horrible
along with
monstrosity.
Biddy, are teleported outside of the lab
Yippee!
to the stone circle just outside. The door is now completely sealed to get back into the lab. You have gained a number of useful magic items, some new party funds, a keep once you find where you're going to keep it, or also known as a player bastion, and a auto-gnome companion that you can upgrade throughout your campaign, assuming you
Yeah.
And the
find the
level.
parts.
and a level to level
And
8.
what happens next is a story for another time. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into tonight's session. It's a great time, great session, fantastic. It's one of the best sessions of all time. I'm gonna have to pass it on over to Jeremiah, who plays Rosad.
Welcome back, Jeremiah.
Thank you. Wonderful session. I got to do a lot of roguish things, a lot of fun weapon mastery stuff, and yeah, it was super cool. I only caught the tail end of this dungeon, but it was cool nonetheless. We got to see some background for Cram and his people, and I can't wait to see where this goes, especially because we're put on such a limited time. We have a little 2-month hourglass sitting next to us at all times now. And yeah, with that, I'd like to pass it over to Guy.
I know it's really weird.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really nice to get lots of character reveals for somebody who's really been a mystery. I know we talked a lot about Biddy last week, but I love Biddy. Biddy is the best. He is best boy. And I definitely look forward to the horrible tragedy when we get punished by him dying. Because, you know, that,
Never.
Dungeons and Dragons. The more you like an NPC, the more prone they are to die. But good session. Lots of interesting variety of puzzles. Some of which we struggled with, some of which we found simple solutions and stuck with them for once. But yeah, really loved playing with all of you. Really enjoyed this lore, and am very terrified by this ticking time bomb of everyone but Emmeline dying in 2 months. I'm gonna pass it on to the literal man of the hour, the ambassador himself, the survivor of his extinct people, Kram Graku the Great.
Well, still just Kram, or Kram Gaku, or Gaku. I think we'll stick with Kram. No, very cool. Very, very cool lore we're getting here. Shitload of money. A keep. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Or a super weapon.
Or this weird obsession with like activating it on people. I don't know what we got going there. But
I'm going full Dorothy on somebody. That's all.
I'm kind of imagining like, you know, a nice little lake, some like bonsai trees, some cherry blossom trees, and then like our keep there, you know. It's just very peaceful. But no, we'd probably put in some like dingy hole or something, the best we could find, you know, just like out of the way. But no, very good session, very cool lore drops. Some cool fights in there. Yeah, no, I don't really have much else to say, so with that, I'll pass it on to Chloe, who plays Emmeline.
Gee, where do I start? Honestly, super fun session. Love the rewards. The money is gonna come in clutch for next session when we do our shopping episode. But I'm just really loving seeing our teamwork, honestly, as a group. And I think we're getting better at solving puzzles together and using our brains. And it was very fun to fight over and over again. And wonder if we're gonna die. So, can't wait to do it again next week. Thank you, Michael. And thank you, fellow players. With that, I'll pass it over to Isaac, who plays Naoki.
It was like a really good session. I really loved solving the puzzles. Well, fumbling through some of them more than others, but still a very good session. It was fun fighting the enemies and then, you know, getting the lore bomb that we're gonna die in 2 months. That's fun. And overall, just learning about Kram, that's cool too. And I can't wait to see what happens next. So with that, I'll throw it over to Talia, who's played by Megan.
BT will live on forever, way past us probably. That is, like, if we're possibly going to end up dying in 2 months, then... shit.
Bucket list.
But I thought this was very, very fun. Like, this is, like, going through all the puzzles and everything, that was really cool. However, I couldn't see most of it because I do not have dark vision, so I had to literally stay as close as possible to people with lights. Else everyone would describe things and I'm like, yeah, I definitely know what you're on about. I can definitely see that.
So what this suggests is everyone needs to buy a bloody torch in the next shopping episode, because there's...
If you don't have dark vision.
Yeah, human. I thought it was very, very fun though. However, I do not like the fact that we may now die. Again, I'm growing attached to this character and getting the artwork and looking so cool, and then maybe dying soon. It's ripping my soul out now.
Well, literally, we're actually dying from death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That is... Yay! I'm gonna pass it back now. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Megan, and thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. It was a great time, great artwork, Jeremiah. Congratulations on the completion of those artworks.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at twitch.tv/LichSouls. And until then, everybody, bye!
Bye!